social media can be good or it can be bad when it comes to how a person feels. We get so caught up on people's opinion, but if we know who and whose we are, none of that would matter. Anything you want to do in life, all you got to do is start. Press play. Hey y'all, hey, it's your homegirl. I'm back with another episode of Every Play Possible. I had to take a minute off because your girl was a little bit under the weather, but needless to say, I am back. And you know how I do it. I'm going to give you real talk, real estate, because I am that agent, and I'm going to be real cute. You see the slate. I don't got no lot of hair today, but it is what it is. So listen, you guys, we're going to jump right into it. Let's talk about real estate first. I want to thank you guys. I don't know if you saw my post on social media, but I want to thank you for helping me to execute on the level that I am executing on. I thank you guys for sharing, liking, loving, and telling people about me. I was able to be one of the top producers in the month of April, top executors for the month of April at my company. And that ain't nothing but motivation. So I want to thank you. If you are looking to sell, buy, or invest, I'm your homegirl. Hit me up at 843-230-5023. That's that plug. You know I'm a hairstylist, so yep, I just cut this all the way down. Cuts is what it's about to be because it's heating up and we gonna do away with that hair. Now let's get right into it. So I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back with the jump off. Y'all, I'm so excited to be back in front of the camera to give you guys a little nugget. What we gonna talk about today? I got so much to unpack. However, I can't do it all in this one section, but I'm going to give you what I got and then I'm going to keep it moving. So the topic for today is going to come from a reel that I posted. My birthday was April 16th. Woo woo for that Divine 49. And I went out on my birthday. I took a video of me just walking. And after my birthday, I had a little toothache going on. So it had me under the weather. But while I was under the weather, that reel was doing numbers. So as of today, and you know, I always have some notes to keep me abreast with accuracy. So I posted that video. My birthday was the 16th. I probably posted that video that Saturday or that Sunday. So as of today, that video has 321K views. It has 14.3K reactions, whether it's love, like, or whatever. And it has 674 comments. That's a lot. Needless to say, I talked about this on my live a little bit, but I wanted to dive into it a little deeper. I do not know 321K people. Let's just put that out there in the air. I do not know 14.3K people that made the expression, and I don't know those 674 people that made those comments. I know some of them, but I don't know all of them. 674 comments is a lot. I responded to some of them. So let's just say I responded to 100. That means 574 is just sitting there that I might have hit the like on because it was no way I could respond to all the comments. By the time I got back on social media, it had already taken off. So I want to jump right into it. So let me start by saying, when I got back on social media and I saw that this video, I'm not going to say it went viral because I don't know if the numbers mean it went viral, but it went haywire. Let's just say that. When I saw that the video had done numbers, I also noticed that I had so many followers that I picked up behind this video. When I started looking at the followers, some of the names I did not recognize. So needless to say, when someone starts following you and they share the video was shared 316 times. When they shared that video, that allowed me to be on their platform. And with me being on their platform, that allowed other people to see who I was. So that gave me access. None of that was nothing I did. All I did was continue to show up consistently. And I'm just going to say God did that. All I was doing was walking in that reel. I wasn't showing no whole lot of nothing. I was real cute. I was. But I wasn't doing, it wasn't nothing spectacular. It wasn't no education. It wasn't nothing humorous, being funny. It was just a regular video. But my caption was something like, it's the luminal fall for me. So let me go back a little bit. The day before I knew I was going to wear this outfit, I put up a post on my page saying, would you rather a takeout plate or a luminal fall? Answer, pick one or the other. So I had a couple people, and I can't tell you up front how many people commented on that post, but some people said aluminum foil, some people said paper plate. Nobody know where I was going with it, but I know I was going with it. It was either I was going to wear all white or I was going to wear silver. And whichever one I decided to wear, the next day my caption was going to be, it's the whatever for me. So because I wore the silver and it was all silver, my caption was, oh, it's the aluminum foil for me. So I was comparing myself to aluminum foil, being funny, while I made my little walk into my interest into the place that I was having a celebration at. So needless to say, I like to say, are we ready to level up when it's time to level up? Ask yourself that. How do you know when it's time to level up? How do you know what leveling up looks like? And when I say level up, I don't mean like becoming a boss, or I just mean the next level. Some of us play games and we get from level 1 to level 2 to level 3. If we on the first floor, we know we got to go up to the second floor, so that's another level. Our hotel room might be on the 8th floor, so that's another level. So leveling up just means sometimes to increase. So I'm always ready for a level up, at least I think. So when I looked back at my social media page, my numbers increased. So that was a level up for me. As a matter of fact, I gained like 5.1K followers from last month. And I'm going to attribute it to the reel because so many people saw it. And out of 300 and what I said, 21, I want to be right. Out of 321, 500 people picked it up. 5,000 people picked it up. That's a good number. So that was a level up for me. But my question is, how many of us are ready for a level up? I feel like, and this is just my belief, when I look at this post and I saw the numbers and Facebook notified me of the amount of followers I got, I was super, super excited. When I got a minute, I went through the comments, and I want to share some of the comments with you guys. I want to share the comments. So, and then we're going to talk about it after I share the comments. And if you go on my 10X page, you can find the reel and you can look at the comments. Some of them are so doggone funny, it's going to knock you off your feet. Some of them, if you don't care for me, you're going to be like, oh, shoot, that's shade. Some of them, if you like me, you're going to be like, why they did her like that? Let me share some of the comments with you. The comment said, nice, but why the video is there in that ugly parking lot? Now, I did respond to this comment. I said, I was on my way in a spot to celebrate, and it's no better time than the present to capture memories. And they respond back and say, okay, got it, you fly. So that was one comment. Another comment said, I'm going to keep all the aluminum foil in my house from now on. That was, I guess, funny. And somebody said, runway ready she must be. Come through, sis. What a lady. Somebody said, doing too much. Beautiful, gorgeous. Somebody said, laugh out loud. She is going to the grocery store dressed like that. She must be in the country. Somebody said, you look like you can sing. Somebody said, 10 ups, you better enjoy your special day. Gorgeous, beautiful, sexy woman. Trying to walk too sexy, girl, stop. Somebody said, she got a little man strut. They said she's going to again, that was a grocery store. Somebody said, I know she's sweating because I am too. Somebody said, she looks like she belongs in my kitchen cabinets. Somebody said, what we're not going to do is bake fish up in here. And then they put the laughing emojis and they turn around and say, joking, beautiful lady. Is that really a joke, or do you really mean that? Like, that's what people do in life. And I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to keep going. Sometimes they throw a joke out there and think it's going to hide the insult, but the insult is what it is. Somebody said, listen, real men like real women, that means hair and all, insinuating that I'm not a real woman. Somebody said, not everyone can pull off this outfit. Queen, you look fabulous. Don't hurt them. Love the outfit and all the curves you have in it. Listen, when I tell you it was so many comments, it was good comments, it was bad comments. Somebody said something about you need to take those shoes off because you look like you're more comfortable in your sneakers when you're working out and you just doing too much. You got broad shoulders. They had all kind of stuff. I say all that to say, when I read those comments, good and bad, I picked what I wanted to respond to. Honest to God, I didn't feel no type of way. This is how I felt when I read and I laughed. I said, God is testing me to see what I respond to and how I respond. Sometimes before God puts you in your next level, he gives you a little taste. I felt what I got from that was, okay, Tan, I put you here amongst these people. This is a large number for you. I put you here amongst these people. Let me see how you're going to react. Let me see if you're going to clap back. Let me see if you feel like you got a point to prove by telling somebody it is what it is. Let me see. Let me see. I didn't feel no way. I did not respond mean. I hit the laughing on some of them. When the man said that I got my broad shoulders, I took that as he don't see my confidence. He doesn't know that my shoulders look broad, yeah, because I work out, but they also look broad because I'm walking with my head held high and my posture is what it needs to be. It's given, I'm ready for whatever, baby. So the compliments was thank you, but the insults didn't tear me down. Every insult that somebody said about me made me say, oh, they didn't see this. Oh, they didn't see that. When I tell you I am so comfortable in the skin I'm in, it's not funny. Somebody else would not have handled that well. Social media can be good or it can be bad when it comes to how a person feels. We get so caught up on people's opinion, but if we know who and whose we are, none of that would matter. So I say to you, if you're one of those people that's not sure about something, you don't want to snap your picture and put it out there for the world because the world can be so crucial. They can be nice. And sometimes the good stuff don't outweigh the bad stuff. And sometimes you may have so much good things and you may have only a bad thing. You may only have a few bad things and then you might start saying, oh, they hating. I didn't think nobody on that post was hating. I thought everybody on that post had an opinion and they were stating it and they had the right to their opinion. Even if they were trying to be funny, even if they meant it, even if they just felt like, I don't know her, so it don't matter. It don't matter why they said what they said. They had a right to their opinion. And it did not make me feel no type of way. It didn't make me bow my head. It didn't make me sad. It didn't make me feel less confident. I promise you, you gotta be comfortable in the skin you're in. Somebody even said that I was going to the thrift shop to get me another outfit where I got that first one from. Lord, when I tell you, what won't people do? But one thing I do thank God for, I thank God that all of them was able to see it. The fact that all of them were able to see it and some of them shared it, it caused me to increase. Sometimes when people are talking things that they don't know or talking things thinking that they're going to humiliate you, it will cause increase in your life. And I'm a living witness of that constantly. You guys know that I am almost a year separated from a bad relationship, and all the bad things that were said to me, all the bad things that were said about me when I decided that I was going to walk away, it made somebody say, who's that girl? Who's Tan Who's Tan's my realtor? I need to go and see what she talking about, because they say she's saying it made somebody come look for me. Thank you. Thank you. Get out your feelings about what somebody think, what somebody say. Time out for that. I am here to encourage you that you are going to get where you need to go. You are going to grow with or without the naysayers. The naysayers have to be there. They have to kick that dirt on you. If they don't kick that dirt on you, you will not stay covered and be able to grow. In order to grow, when you plant that seed, you need the dirt, you need the fertilizer, you need the seed. You are the seed. So let them kick that dirt on you, because you're going to grow right through it. Listen, Linda, listen. When you know what you know what you know. Let me say this. Ask yourself these questions. How do you really feel about you? When I ask myself, how do I really feel about me? I love me. I love me. I've always loved me. I haven't loved everything about me, but I love me. And there's nothing nobody can do or say to make me stop loving me. Ask yourself, have you ever believed anything negative somebody said about you? Have somebody ever said something about you and you started to believe it? Because if they tell it to you enough, you might. I have. I just asked somebody the other day. Somebody called me and they sent me a text message a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to respond when they sent me the text message, but I didn't respond because my response wasn't going to be good. So I took a break and I didn't respond. So when they called me a couple of days later, and they was like, well, I'll text you so-and-so. So then I was calm and I was able to let them know, you don't get to send me these type of text messages. You don't know if this is a trigger for me. You don't know me like that. So because I don't sleep with you at night, anytime you decide you're going to text my phone, greet me. Don't text me with nothing else, because I don't have time for the foolishness. Anything, I don't care if you call me so many times. You text me, and when I get time or when I make time, I'll call you back. So when I got off the phone from talking to them, one of my girls looked at me kind of crazy. So I was like, what, you think I was mean? You think my delivery was mean? So she said, you can be mean. So I asked my other daughter, Zuri, you think I'm mean? And she was like, yes. I mean, you're nice to me, but yes. Then I asked Kiani, and she said, I think she said I can be mean. I'm not sure. And then they told me to call somebody. So I called two people and I asked them, and one person said, I don't think that you're mean. I think that you're assertive. And I was like, thank you. I love you. Because of course we like to hear what we want to hear. I called somebody else and I asked them, do you think I'm mean? And they said, well, I'm not going to say that you're mean, but what I will say is sometimes you got mean ways. You got mean, and I'm not even going to get into what they meant, but bottom line is everybody I asked, was I mean? They had a right to their opinion. That's how they felt. Is that going to make me any nicer? No, because I don't think that I'm mean. I mean what I say. As a matter of fact, can I be transparent? I mean what the fuck I say. I'm a person, I'm going to stand on my word. If I say it, I mean it, and that's that. I'm not going back and forth with somebody about something that I believe, because I'm not a person that's hard-headed to feel like, oh, it's my way or the highway. I don't feel that way. But I am a person, I know if the water is hot, I got to test it before I put my feet back in it. I know that the burn from the water is going to affect me. If it don't affect you, that's fine. I am concerned with who I am, so I am not going to put myself out there in boiling water that I can't stand. So when I say something, I mean it, and that's just that. And people got the right to their opinion. Just like people had the right to their opinion on my video, and it was okay. My last question, do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? If you know who you are and you really feel like you that person, whoever that is, whatever that means, stand on that. What people say will not break, especially your audience. Especially your audience. When you ain't doing nothing but walking. I wasn't doing nothing but walking. Was I beautiful? Yes, I was. To me, that's all that matters. I was beautiful to me. And I appreciate the other people that thought I was beautiful. I appreciate them to the highest that said, okay, classmate, okay, girl, you working this. I appreciate that. I'm glad you see the beauty in me. However, I don't only think that beauty is what you look like on the outside. I also feel like beauty is what you bestow on the inside and you share with people. So I'm not going to let somebody tell me that I'm not beautiful, because I feel beautiful all the time. Even when I don't look like this, I still feel beautiful. So I say all that to say, you need to know who you are. Stop comparing yourself to people. Stop worrying about what you don't have right today, because what you don't have right today don't mean you won't get it right tomorrow. I got a problem with profanity, but God knows, and I'm going to speak this out loud because I've said it 1,000 times, and I'm going to manifest it one way or the other. God knows I want him to take this cursing from me. I want him to stop me with it. That's what I want for me. I don't want to use profanity, but I've been using profanity since I've been a child. When your parents turn their head, you're sneaking cussing because you're mimicking other people. When you get out on your own and you're grown, now you can roll those things off your tongue like it ain't nothing. And it ain't nobody there to say you can't say that. Because when they say you can't say that, if somebody did say that, you're looking at them like, who you think you is? Like, you're not the boss of me. So God will remove these curse words. But until he removes these curse words, I don't care what you got to say. Because I'm not hurting you. I saw some posts and people talking about, and this on the subject, but off the subject too. It'll all tie in. I saw some posts with people talking about Monique and Samoa, and they started to compare their stand-up comedy on Netflix. And I didn't like it. I didn't have an opinion on it. I didn't like it. I feel like both of those sisters are killing the game. They both are beautiful black women doing their own thing. Both of them say curse words. So what? One says more curse words than the other. Who are you to judge? And I know it's your opinion and you got the right to that opinion. That's why I didn't get into it. But at the end of the day, when you start making posts about people, anybody, not just them, anybody, who are you? When somebody make a mockery out of you and start making posts about you, how are you going to feel? And on top of that, the people that you're making a post about saying something, are you on their level? Or are you trying to get on their level by having a conversation about them? Do you think that you are going to rise by bashing somebody that's already arrived? Half of those people got there for being exactly who they are. That's why when people tell me I need to do this and I need to do that, I don't need to do nothing but brush my teeth and wash my face. I don't need nobody to tell me how I need to come forth. I know what I wear to the club, I can't wear to the church. And if I do decide to wear it, I know how to put a blaze on. Like, people don't need people to tell them what to do. All you should be worrying about is what you need to do. And it's okay. I can't say it enough. It's okay to have an opinion. But when you start having negative opinions about people, you need to be mindful, because you are human too. And the same way the light shines on me today, it may shine on you tomorrow. I did a podcast some months ago, and I said, my turn. I'll never forget what inspired me to do that podcast, my turn. The thing that inspired me to do it touched my heart so near and dear, and it did not get that many views, but who needed to see it saw it. and it'll go where it needs to go eventually. But at the end of the day, when it's your time to say my turn, I'ma always say, will you be ready? I don't care if that's leveling up in a good way. I don't care if that's winning the lottery. I don't care if that's somebody talking about you. I mean, they talked about Jesus. Somebody decides they're gonna make a whole live about me tomorrow. It's okay. And no, I ain't clapping back. I'm gonna pray for them. I'm gonna pray for them. The people that put the negative stuff on my page, on that reel, I hope they're following me. Because if they continue to follow me, they're gonna see the good in me. They're going to see the good in me. And they're going to, the insults that they try to make as jokes, it was funny. I thought it was funny. It's going to turn into, you know what, she's really cool. I get that all the time. Before I really knew you, I thought something different. But now that I know you, I think you so cool. All it takes is time. All it takes is time. All it takes is time. You'll see an ugly person, somebody that you literally think, I ain't like how they look ugly. Because there's people that we think characteristic make them look ugly. You will take an ugly person eventually and fall in love with them and be like, I don't look at them like that. He don't look that bad. She don't look that bad. Because you start seeing other things in them. You took the time to know them. So I'm just saying all this to say, you better know who you are, because that's all that's important. You better know who you are. I was just telling my clients in here today, I'm just getting off from work. I was just telling my clients in here today, we were talking and I said, let me tell y'all something. You talk about you don't see this and you don't see that, but I said, let me tell you what you don't see. You came to me a year ago to get your hair done and you ain't never seen me sad. And they was like, no. I said, but needless to say, I was sad in this motherfucker. You ain't never seen me sad because I didn't show you that part. That's the stuff you don't see. So you can't look at people and think you know what you know when you don't know. I sat on that chair. I will never forget it. I sat on that. I can't wait to get rid of that chair. I sat on that chair and I was miserable. And the closer I get to June, and it's May now, the closer I get to June, the more joy I get. Because, of course, I'm not divorced yet, but I can't wait to get divorced. And I'm free now to do whatever I want to, but I don't feel as free as I need to be. I don't want to be married to nobody on paper. I don't have no ill will to nobody, but I want a divorce just as bad as I want oxygen. I gotta have it. I need it. I'm not saying I'm going to get in another relationship right on, but I know I want to cut ties. I like to close doors before I open other doors. I don't like to mix and mingle and play. I don't want to do that. Let me just be finished. Let me be finished. And I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't never going to be mad because God keeps showing me if I believe and I keep doing what he say do, I keep moving like he say move, he got me. It's a whole lot of things that I say I'm going to do. And people that be around you and people that know you can testify to your growth. I was walking out my house earlier yesterday, and I was getting ready to handle a situation. But I was in the house talking trash about the situation. And Kiana can tell you no lie. I got to the door and I turned around and I said, nah, I'm going to go ahead and eat my food and I'm going to wait a few minutes. I'm going to cool off. She looked at me and she said, Ma, you changed so much. And I said, thank God for that. About 7 minutes later, I needed to address the problem, the issue. And it came off just like it needed to be. It came off just like it was supposed to. And then I said to Kiani something I wasn't going to do no more. And then I went in the house and later on I said I wasn't going to do that, but I'm still going to do it. And she said, why? I said, because God said do it. That's all. He said do it. I got to do it. And she just laughed at me. I mean, but I don't care. You aren't in control of you. Either you connected or you ain't connected. Which one it is? I know I'm connected because I move different. The connection causes me to move different in so many situations. What's so crazy is I get crazy text messages. Like people think they really fussing me out. They're really fussing me out. I look at it, I dissect that thing like I'm in class. I answer the question. Any subliminals, anything crazy that's going to turn me up, I don't even entertain it. And then they gotta look at me and be like, you ain't seen all my texts. I'm not addressing all of it. I get to choose. Because one time I had no control. I was so out of control, I addressed every word. And it wasn't even important. I don't do that no more. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time. Don't know if ain't in the dictionary. I ain't got no time. Straight like that. Listen, I'm running out of time. It's been good. I love you guys. Keep watching, share, subscribe, tell a friend. It's your homegirl, Tanner's my realtor, and I'm back at you. Tune in for the next episode. I love you guys, and I'm out of time. Make your next play your best play. Running and excellent. I'm out.